Things have heated up over the last couple days since the last Lincoln cent was produced. I think people are losing their minds. If you don't believe me, then you can look at this example in the video here. This was literally taken today. It is Friday, November 14th, so only 2 days after the penny stopped. You can see that only 4 rolls of 2009 cents are selling in upwards of like $70 or $80. People are losing their minds. There's signs all over the place, even on the food line up the street from my house. And I live in a smaller town. Says exact change only. A bunch of you have posted the community tab, sent me emails saying even your banks are not letting you get rolls of pennies. I think business owners can get a few, but like in bulk boxes, it's no more. So pennies are on the rise. I would suggest grabbing up what you can, or at least holding on to what you have. I have a lot of old rolls of pennies that I've just rolled myself over the years and held them for change or rainy day money if needed. But grab up pennies. Now, I'm not saying go and spend 60, 70 bucks for some rolls. I think that's absolutely insane. The market is going to level out. Any people up in Canada or collect Canadian cents can tell you when they got rid of their penny, probably similar stuff happened for the first little bit after that announcement, after the last one was made on the production line. So we're going to see, speaking of which, the last 5 that were made, Lincoln cents that is, 2 of them are going to be auctioned next month in December 2025 for probably a ridiculous amount of money. The last 5 of them to leave the production line had an Omega privy mark. I was a little bothered by the fact that the very last one they minted, when they showed it, they both had no gloves and had been like handling a bunch of stuff. So you would think the last 5 being like so important, they would at least glove up a bit before being like, yeah, this thing's super collectible and we're going to sell it in auction, but let's put our finger oils all over it. Anyway, back to the penny. So a bunch of people are messaging me. Of course, I've just been reading stuff online. Let's get away from the fact that the penny is like not being produced. We got it. They're not making any more pennies. Trump and then the Treasury had already announced that a while back. They were basically using up all the raw material they had, all the blanks, and then now they're done. So what does that mean for the future of the market? Like I said, they're going insane. You can see in this example that I gave, as well as others across the internet, people are paying $15, $20 a roll for pennies. I don't think you should do that. There are some errors out there. There are some varieties. The newer pennies would be considered a key date since it is the last of production. But there are going to be a ton of pennies in circulation. Lincoln cents are not going anywhere from circulation. They will still be around. It's due to people hoarding them right now that we're going to see prices skyrocket. Now, market-wise, I think that if you do have them, hold on to them. If you're able to trade out people, this would be a great time for you to go trade regular dollar bills that are going to be around a while or whatever for pennies. See if you can get them from your friends, from the local Family Dollar, from wherever, and see if you can trade them out for cold hard cash and then roll them yourself. Hold on to them. I think that there will be quite a bit of a heightened value even after that crazy like $25 a roll price goes down. Of course, you can let me know if you have some way you're getting them or whatever way you're getting a hold of extra Lincoln cents right now. But I think the market is just insane with the sales of them, and we have a lot of people that are going to monger off of that. So like with anything, you know, when a celebrity dies, their stuff goes up quite a bit. When crazy historical events happen, little memorabilia, props from movies that relate to that historical event or things around it are going to be heightened in value. I mean, heck, the crappy Fantastic Four Silver Surfer movie came out a few years ago, and even, I love Silver Surfer, and even those toys went up for a moment until the movie came out, and people were like, this sucks. And then they went right back down to gutter prices. Now, with the Lincoln cents, like I said, I think they'll level out at a point. They will be heightened from, of course, a 1 cent value. But really, I would suggest looking for wheat cents and looking for anything pre-early 80s that's still going to have a decent copper content to it. Although the melt value is not huge, the copper content in it is going to have a melt value of a few cents over the face value easily. And that's going to be on the rise over the years. So don't buy into the hype, hold on to what you got, and try to get a hold of the older stuff. Wheat cents, key dates of any type, and then of course those primarily copper core pennies from years gone by. So that's my tips for the penny craze and people losing their minds over pennies. If you are interested in learning about older pennies, older Lincoln cents, wheat cents, then check out my series. I just started the newer one, but I have 2 series going on, aside from my bill search videos. One of them is covering every wheat cent from 1909 all the way up. And then when it transitions over to the memorial cent, I have a series of videos that's covering 1959 all the way up to the commemorative cents for Lincoln, and then beyond all the way to current. So over the next couple of months, you will be able to see a video for every year of Lincoln cent that's ever been made. You'll know prices, they're real prices. I pull stuff from at most a year or 2 ago, so they're pretty recent. And that way I'm not making prices up on you. They're all from Heritage, PCGS, APMEX, or Great Collections or verified auction houses. So they're not Kyle's auction house, they're real ones selling them. So if you're interested in real prices for pocket change, then check those videos out. Let me know in the comments what you're doing to either benefit from the penny craze, if you're selling stuff off and making really good money, or if you're not buying into the hype at all. I'll talk to you guys in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later. Have an awesome day.